Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another video. This one was a little bit hard to title because I'm just going to be talking about a couple things because it is the end, but it's the end with like a little asterisk of a couple things. So first off, it is the end of Season 1 of Road to GM. I guess it's the end of Season 1. I don't really know what else I could call it other than Season 1. I'm going to be away for a week or so very, very shortly. I'm recording this literally like a day before I leave, less than 24 hours, and the split ends very, very shortly after I come back. So I don't really have any time to do any more ranked games. Quite happy with Season 1. We did actually get to Grandmasters, but again, that's with a little bit of an asterisk. I'll explain. So when I started the series, I said to myself, hey, I want to get to Grandmasters just because I want to prove to myself that I can do it. Because if I remember correctly, in the very, very early days of Paladins, I got to Grandmasters when there was not that many people playing and there wasn't really all that much competition. And since then, I've only really just been getting to Masters and then just chilling there because I didn't want to put in the effort to get into Grandmasters. And when I started the series, the Road to Grandmasters, and when Season 1 started about 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer, you needed around 280 tribute points to be a Grandmaster, and the highest I actually got to yesterday was around 300, 297 to be exact. I got that literally yesterday, the day before I head out. I'll show you a picture to demonstrate what I mean, but you'd think, okay, cool, so you should have Grandmasters, right? Well, sadly not, since it's coming to the end of the split. A lot more people are playing ranked to try and get their ranks up so that they finish in Grandmasters, so the minimum amount you need now to be a Grandmaster is 325, and I don't have any more time. So just to summarize, Season 1 of Road to Grandmasters was a hell of a lot of fun. I technically achieved what I wanted to get, but since the minimum amount of tribute points you actually need now to be Grandmasters has gone up, I'm technically not one. I probably would have been if I'd have just started a little bit sooner, or if I wasn't going away because I was literally 3 games off. But it sadly seems like this is where Season 1 will end off. I don't really have much else I can do because I'm literally going away quite shortly after I record this video. You'll probably see it once I'm already away. I did have quite a few problems on the way, and the one word I'd probably use to describe what Road to Grandmasters was would just be frustrating. I know I technically got where I wanted to be. I wanted to get around 300 because at the time when I started, that would have got me Grandmasters, but having people AFK, having people like intentionally throw games, and being matched against people who are like way, way above my skill level, like literally professional players, really did take a lot of the fun out of it for me. But overall, in my books, I'd personally call that a win. I'm quite happy to call myself a once GM, even though I have to probably add a little bit of an asterisk if I do ever say that. But I'll happily do a Season 2 in the next split because I think there is one more before this season ends. I think there's like 90 days left in the season, something like that. I'm not sure, but I know this isn't the last split, so if you want to see me do it again, you want to see me do like a Season 2 or something of the sort, please do let me know just by leaving a like on the video and letting me know in the comments, and then I'll do a Season 2 because it was fun. I know I only did like 4 episodes because it's a lot easier to just play off camera than it is to record and also play, but it was kind of nice to be able to update you guys on how it was going every now and again. I think I did it every couple of videos. It was quite a strange actual graph. I wish I could have done like a graph and updated every single day so you could see how weird it was for me to actually get the progression, because I went from 0 to like 100 in like 1 day or maybe a day and a half. It didn't take long at all. I won nearly all of my games from 0 to 100. I won nearly all of my games from 100 to 200. That was also super fast, but then once I got to 200, it started to get really, really hard to progress onwards. I would go from 200 down to 140. I think the lowest I dropped was 120. I dropped like 8 games in a row. Then after that, I climbed back up to 200. Then I think I went from 200 to 240, and my highest was 240 for a little while. Then I dropped from 240 back down to 190, and that sucked. And then I went from 190 to 250, 250 to 270, 270 to 297, and that was the highest I was. And then since then, I've dropped like a couple ranks. I think right now I'm sitting around 250, something like that. I'm not sure exactly. Basically, I was trying to push from 290 just to 325, just so I had the badge, just because I thought that'd be kind of cool, even though it's technically still a win in my book either way because I got to where I wanted to get. But it would have been nice to actually have been able to officially have got it, if that makes sense. But it was so late. It was like 5 AM. I had like absolutely terrible reflexes and was not playing well whatsoever, and I ended up dropping a couple. But my highest was still 300, and that would have made me Grandmasters one of the days, and in which case I wouldn't have continued, so it's a bit complicated. And secondly, which is something I nearly even forgot to mention, it is also technically the road for regular videos, at least for a little while, because I'm going away. Obviously, I'm not able to record like 10 videos beforehand, so you guys have stuff to watch every single day, so I will be missing a couple. But don't worry, it isn't for too long, and I am going to try and pre-record and like put together beforehand a couple of videos so you guys have at least something to watch, so the channel isn't just disappearing for like a week from your sub box. It's gonna be good fun. It's like the first time I've actually taken off away from doing YouTube stuff in a good little while. I'm going back to visit family for like the first time in 9 months. I haven't seen my mum and my dad in like 6 months, months, so it's going to be very, very weird. I was technically 18 the last time I seen my parents, and I'm like nearly 20 now, which is really, really weird. So I think that's pretty much everything. This is the first time I've ever recorded a video with like notes on the screen in front of me. I don't usually do this, but I did this time just so that I made sure I actually talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I basically just wanted to give you guys like a little bit of an update about what's going on with my life and everything that's happening right now. I was really enjoying doing the Road to Grandmaster stuff. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself, and I was quite upset yesterday when I finished the day at like 5 a.m. and was like, fuck, I didn't get what I wanted to get. But then again, when I re-looked at it this morning and woke up, I was quite happy with everything I was able to do, because it actually exceeded what I was expecting of myself, to be honest. And I feel like if I do this for season 2 and you guys do indeed want to see me do something like this again, I'm quite confident in myself knowing that I'll probably be able to do it. I've had quite a few people that didn't even think I belonged in Masters, like let alone Grandmasters. A lot of people were very like disheartening, is that the right word? I don't know, but a lot of people were just not very nice about me trying to get Road to Grandmasters, because they don't seem to understand that obviously recording videos is completely different to playing and trying your hardest, because usually on the channel I'm doing silly loadouts and stuff. I'm not trying to win, I'm just here having some fun and showing you guys some cool stuff that I've been playing with. And what I was trying to explain with that is that if I do a season 2, I'll probably do it a little bit differently. I don't know if I'll do it the same as I do my casual videos as I did the first season of Road to Grandmasters, because it made it a lot more difficult for me than when I was just playing on my own. So I might just hit record and play normally and then do after commentary. That might be something I do, or I might just grab a compilation of a bunch of ranked games and talk over little segments of them. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I don't think I'll do it the exact same way I did season 1, because it made it a lot more difficult for me, and it basically meant that if I was recording, I was probably going to lose unless I was carried, because I can't concentrate on just the game. Hopefully I've done a decent job of explaining everything I wanted to explain. I don't feel like I have, but when I put this together, hopefully it made some sort of sense. Thank you guys for watching. Honestly, the support on the channel has been absolutely immense. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot more than you think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll obviously be in there like usual. I'll see you all very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty.